Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about object markers. Okay, these are what go on the end of a word, and they define them as the object in the sentence. Now, one thing I want to say before I do this is that I'm going to explain it, and sometimes in the answers, either it'll be in parentheses when I put it in there, or it might not even be included sometimes, and that is because very often in Korean natural conversation, they get dropped. Okay, this is one thing I really urge people is, understanding and knowing where they should go is great, but never. This is my advice: never sacrifice fluency for perfection. Okay, and I would say that even if it was meant you were going to be incorrect, but in this case, if you drop these from the sentence, you're not even going to be incorrect. Okay, again, it's done by Korean people all the time. It's a very normal, natural part of Korean conversation. So you're not even going to be wrong, and by doing it, you can probably increase your fluency. I would really, if you're just trying to practice, absolutely, put them in there. But if you're just having if you're just having a conversation with a friend or someone, don't worry about it. Okay, if you leave them off, that's totally fine. But in this video, we're going to explain where they would go if you were to use it. Okay. So in the sentence you're working on, you're using the verb boda, okay, or bio in the simple present tense. Okay. So I'm going to use that for this example. So the object of a sentence. Now I'm going to explain it in English before I get into the Korean. It actually, when I first came to Korea to teach English more than a decade ago, I was horrible at the English language in terms of understanding grammar, in terms of understanding what was going on. It actually, for me to grasp this concept in Korean, it actually took me to, I had to learn the concept in the English sentence before I could be like, okay, now I get it in the Korean sentence. I was a math guy. English was never my thing back when I was in school, so I had to learn all that stuff again. So I'm going to explain it in the English sentence. So I watch, okay, I is the subject of the sentence. I watch is the action or the verb of the sentence. And then the object is what is the thing that is sort of receiving the action. So I watch. Oh, what do you watch? Okay, if you could just answer that question, then that answer is the object. Okay, what do you watch? Oh, I watch TV. Okay, so TV in this case is the object. Okay, hey, look at your friend. Okay, look at or watch. Again, the verb is the same in Korean. Hey, look at your friend. Okay, we would use this with another extension in that specific example, but look at what? Look at your friend. Okay, so in that case, friend is the object. Okay. Coming down here, eat. So pop means rice or can just mean meal in general in Korean. So eat rice or eat a meal. Again, so this rice or meal is going to be the object of the sentence. Okay, maybe I is the subject, and then eat is the action. Eat what? Okay, again, that question, if you just ask, eat what? Look at what? That answer is going to be the object, okay? Eat what? Eat the rice, eat the meal, okay? So that's the object. Watch a movie, okay? Again, I'm watching a movie. Hey, what are you watching? Okay, that what is asking about the object. So that is the object. I hope that's clear. Anyways, now specifically how to do it. So, and l. Okay, another reason I recommend dropping these two is that the pronunciation is awkward. Okay, it's not easy because it's got these leals that are not easy at the best of times, much less when you've got, two of them back to back or whatever it might be. So that's another reason to drop it. I mean, certainly don't drop it when you're just, doing dedicated practice. But again, don't sacrifice too much for, a natural conversation. I think that's more important. So anyways, we've got two, and r. Okay, follows a consonant. Okay, that's the rule. The only one I have that ends in a consonant here, so TB is going to end in an E. So that ends in a vowel. Chingu ends in a vowel. Younghwa ends in a vowel. Pop ends in a consonant. So if we wanted to add the object marker, habel, okay, would be that. Okay, and again, it's an attachment, goes on the end. So, and again, in the answer sheet, you're probably going to see a lot of times where I have a parentheses around it. That's because it can be dropped totally, okay? Not a problem. But if you were to include it, that's where it would be. R follows a vowel, okay? So these other three all end in vowels, so TV를, okay? TV를 봐요. Okay? 밥을 먹어요. 친구를 봐요. Okay, again, I'm using this one in case that's too small to see. And 영화를, okay, 영화를 봐요. Okay, hope that's clear. Any questions? Let me know.